Tom Hanks, well, this is, as you will see, the beginnings of Tom. Another fella had a television show called Bosom Buddies, and was successful, but this is when he stepped out to be a movie star. And boy, did he become a movie star. The talented Tom Hanks.
Boy, first leap into films. Splash.
You made it, yeah?
Yeah, and you're ahead.
So far, so good. You never know about this business, though, Merv.
Oh, yeah? Oh, tell me about it.
Oh, you could
Tom?
be a florist in Santa Monica in no time at all.
And 10 minutes later...
Open up a restaurant somewhere, I don't know, they serve seafood or something, the cash in on it.
That must have been an extraordinary picture to shoot, because a lot of it's underwater.
Yeah, it was a real tough job. About halfway through, they said, by the way, Tom, you're gonna have to come down to Bahamas to finish this movie. Well, twist my arm.
Yes.
I guess you'll find a way, and so you pack up and you go down and...
Had you been underwater a lot?
No, we had to learn how to scuba dive for the job. Now, up to that point, scuba diving to me was like rock climbing or hang gliding, something you watch on American Sportsman on a bad Sunday afternoon.
Don't do it.
No, Jacques Cousteau's scuba dives.
Yeah.
I swam in a pool. There's a big difference between them. But something you've always sort of wanted to do, and so we, went into instruction, and now we're certified divers, and I got about $8,000 worth of non-usable scuba diving equipment sitting in my garage.
You will never use it
Honey,
again?
I had to buy it. It was there. It was cheap. They gave me 10% off. They liked me, so I grabbed it.
But now the picture's over, you will never go underwater?
No, I will again. Actually,
you will?
yeah, I have some friends who dive and whatnot.
Hey, what a co-star.
Yeah.
She is beautiful.
I don't know how this happened, but I'm always up against these beautiful, tall, statuesque, blonde women. They say, Tom, you got to kiss her. You got to be in love and you got to kiss her. Can you handle that? Give me a few minutes, guys.
Yeah. Is it embarrassing though the first time when because you just obviously met the lady?
Yeah, it is.
And you got to plant a big one right on her.
It is. You try to rehearse as much as possible, of course.
Yeah.
But
Screen kisses are as we see them, or do you have to angle a little funny, which doesn't?
No, you always get a little to the left, guys. Oh, you're off the marks. Okay. No. Oh, don't kiss quite so hard. That's always a good. Don't kiss quite so hard. What's the point? Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
That's always something. But you do the job, you do it, and you do it as well as you can.
Now, here's what I don't understand. How does Ron Howard direct you underwater? You can't have earphones on because we would see them.
Ron, first of all, it's impossible to look intelligent with scuba diving equipment on. It cannot be done. You have this huge dashboard across your face, and your lips puff out from the regulator. But when Richie Cunningham is scuba diving underwater, it's like 4,000. I said, Ron, I lose all respect for you as a director as soon as you put on this funny regalia. We go down in the water, and there's about 22 safety divers in the underwater crew, and we have various hand signals. There's hold, and there's a clever, are you okay, or I am okay, or whatever. Yeah. But we had to do a lot of holding our breath for our shots because we're supposed to be gliding through the wonders of the deep and, marveling at the coral and the fish and whatnot.
Plus, you don't have the mask.
We don't have the masks. We would have to go down with the masks so we could see, where the bottom of the ocean was. Otherwise, you run into it. It kind of hurts. So when we get down there, the mask would have to come off, and we'd be breathing with our air tanks under our arms or tied off to something. And we're blind. You couldn't see you. There'd just be sort of maybe a little bit of the blue would, you couldn't see the mic or anything like that if you were that close. So the hand signals are off with the mask.
Right.
So the mask comes off, and you got to rub your face to get the red mark off it because it'll show up on camera because it leaves a red mark because there's like 82 atmospheres of pressure on your face that is forcing this plate glass in your face. Get that off. Get the bubbles off. Learn how to, smile. Look at Daryl, and we figure out what we're going to do. And then okay, we're rolling, go. So you roll. And you do the shot, and you got to remember, to act. We're in love. This is where this is in the movie, the continuity of all that.
And you're holding your breath.
Holding your breath, and there is where the universal sign language comes in, because this means,
I'm out of the film.
That means I'm out of air, and this was the official, I am low on air. So I have, it took months for the black and blue marks to disappear. down
Do you
here.
think that Brooke
Long
Shields and
stuff.
Christopher Atkins went through all this for
Oh,
Blue Lagoon?
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. I guess so.
I didn't realize it was that difficult.
Yeah, but it was fun because I mean it's the greatest job in the world when you have to get out. You know, you saunter out of your hotel room with a black Speedo swimsuit on and a T-shirt that ends up around your head about 10 in the afternoon, and you get in this little boat and you take this cruise out to a bigger boat and you take this cruise out to the dive site. And you're out there. Oh, yeah, see, is there any punch on board, guys? I'm a little parched. If I could have some, they take care of you and you jump in the water. And it's a great.
And do
way.
your stuff?
Yeah, we're standing around down there on the bottom. I had. There's buoyancy in salt water.
How do you
of
stay
course.
down there?
I stay down there because the stunt guys would come over and put about 80 pounds of lead in my pant pockets. And I would sink down. Yes, as a matter of fact, you see, you know, it's
So the
like,
director never could say, get the lead out of your pants.
No. But if you don't have enough weight, it's like in the space shuttle. You'll be talking to Ron, and slowly I'll start floating up, like this. And my feet are dangling up there, and that's when suddenly I come over and get, you know, the 8 pounds of pig iron slapped into the back of my pants.
Yeah,
And then
hold the
bang,
boy
you come.
down, right.
But it always made it difficult to have to redo a shot because you got to get back into position because all lined up very carefully. But see, everybody else, the stunt guys, all have those wonderful flippers on.
Yeah.
Daryl Hannah, of course, she was, you know, a mermaid, so she could swim. The kid had to walk back, you know, across the bottom of the ocean.
Gee.
Or jump from coral head to coral head, looking out for the sea urchins that sting down there, you know, which is always gangs of fun. So I had red marks all over my ankles.
Oh,
so
the
I'm
life
tired,
of an
Ron.
actor.
Don't you love this? But getting back up was even like harder. See, you can't just leave this down there because the equipment is expensive. But okay, we're going to take a break. Let's go. Boom, they're all up there. You can see them up there around the boat. And I'm thinking, I have 80 pounds extra of weight on my body. Trying to slowly work yourself slowly back up there. Boy, I was sore for a week.
Gee, that's funny, though.
It was fun. It was a
But
great
put it all together, and you ended up with a wonderfully funny film.